Hey nerd family, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be taking a first look at HBO Max. The day has come. I'm going to go ahead and roll the intro, and I'll see you guys back here in a second. Alright guys, welcome back. So finally the day has come. We are sitting here with HBO Max. I have my solar panels coming to be installed here in the next hour, so I'm just trying to get this thing out. So let's go ahead and dive in and take the first look at HBO Max.
And welcome to HBO Max. Here is the first look of HBO Max. Now, what I like right off the bat here is that pretty similar to most other platforms now, you do have individual user accounts. I definitely like the individual user accounts, so that way each person can kind of have their favorites and watch certain things, whatever. Most platforms are doing it now, so it's not a real new thing. So we don't have to really cover it too much, but it's just cool that you can have the different user accounts. Now I did look as far as the customization goes. It's just this colored ring. You can choose like 6 different colors, and of course you can change the name. That's really all there is as of the customization right now. What I do like to see here is that you have an Add Kid account. I really like that. I don't know how it's going to be with HBO. HBO has a lot more adult content, but there is some kids stuff that's on HBO Max that I've already seen, and they're probably going to be adding a lot more. So I think there will be a video going forward comparing the kids account for Disney Plus and comparing the kid account for HBO Max. I'm curious to see who would win in that matchup. We could also at that point take a look at Netflix with the parental controls turned on. You can kind of take a look at that as well. But it's cool to see the kid account and kind of compare what the options are going forward. So we're going to go ahead without further ado and jump in. Now for anyone who maybe is wondering, we are doing this on desktop. I haven't seen much of a difference going from different platforms, like running it on my Android phone to running it on my Android TV and running it now on the desktop. I haven't really seen too much of a difference. If there's anything that I notice, I will point it out in this video here. So of course you can see scrolling through the top here is some of the shows that you'll find here. So you have 7 tabs up at the top here that's kind of just auto scrolling through some of the shows you'll see. Of course you're going to have Friends. Now if you highlight over it, you can explore it, you can add it to your queue, I guess that would be. So that's kind of cool there. Let's see, I want to add Elmo, so let's go ahead and hit add. Now Elmo has been added there. I am really interested to see this Not Too Late show with Elmo. I think it should be a good show. Now my wife is really excited because they have all the Harry Potters, all 1 through 8 on here, as well as the Lord of the Rings. So we'll be able to catch up on all those. I haven't seen any of them. I believe she's seen most of them. As we scroll down here, we have some featured series. So I'm not going to name every series here, but you can scroll through and kind of see what they have for some featured series. So you can see that they actually, out of the gate, on day 1, have quite a few series. As we scroll down, here's a section for the Max Originals. Now, they don't have very many originals right now. You only have these ones that you currently see here. But obviously, they're going to be adding more. As we scroll down further, you have some featured movies. So I'm excited to see some of these movies here. There you go. As we scroll down, they're definitely pointing out that they have all 8 Harry Potter films. Now I will be curious to see going forward when Peacock comes out to the general public. I know it's out for Comcast customers at the moment, but when it comes out for everybody, I thought that Harry Potter was a Universal movie. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's why they have the Harry Potter World, I don't know, whatever it's called, forgive me, but at Universal Studios. So if that's the case, I don't know if they're going to have it on both platforms or if they're going to pull the plug on here when it comes out on Peacock service in about 2 months. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see how that goes. But for now, you have your Harry Potter movies here. As you scroll down a little further, you have your HBO series. So any of your regular HBO stuff you can catch here. As we scroll down further, you have your hubs. So these are going to be like your different channels. So of course HBO, if you clicked in there, you're going to get some HBO stuff. You got your DC, which I'm actually very curious to see how they do this, because I have the DC subscription. Is it All Access or whatever they call it? I can't remember exactly what it's called off the top of my head. But I'm wondering if all the shows are going to be on here. I may not keep my DC subscription. Yeah, there's probably going to be some differences, like if you have the DC subscription, you're going to get comics and you're going to get some extras, things like that. But if you really just have it for the shows and the movies, well, you're going to have them all here. So I will kind of see going forward how that's going to be, and I'll kind of compare the two and figure out what's going to be the best option to keep. Of course, you got your Sesame Workshop, your Turner Classic Movies. I don't know Studio Ghibli, I would pronounce it, but I do know it's an anime thing, so you got some anime in there. You got some Looney Tunes. You do have Crunchyroll collection, so you got some other anime in there. And we'll have to compare going forward what's in the Crunchyroll collection versus having Crunchyroll, say, through Amazon or just separately. You have your Adult Swim collection and your Cartoon Network collection. Of course, you can catch your Fresh Prince here. You have your rom-com favorites, so you kind of start getting into some of the genres as we keep scrolling. Watch with the Family, of course, is going to be a lot of your family-friendly stuff, so this is probably most of the stuff you're going to see if you set up a kid profile, which we will dive into in the future. You have HBO Max Book Club. I'm just going to take a shot in the dark here that these are movies that are based on books. I think it's safe to assume that. You have your Only on HBO Max. So it looks like just a collection of things here. It looks like mostly anime, but a collection of things that are only on HBO Max. You have your edgy animation. You gotta love some home movies. Alright. We got The Wire. You have True Crime Spree, so it's going to be a lot of your HBO crime stuff there. Some blockbuster franchises, so there you're going to have your Lord of the Rings. You got to have your Die Hard. And it looks like that's going to be the bottom there. Now, of course, you can click into any of these and explore further, but we don't have time in this first look here to go through every little movie. We will break down some of the categories in a future video, but let's see here. If we go back to the top, you have a menu you can open here, and it's, like I said, pretty similar across all platforms. When you open this here, this is where you're going to find your originals, but it's only the 5 or 6 that we saw before, so it really is pointless to open it at the moment. You do have a just added category, so that's going to be cool going forward, that you can see what was just recently added. You have a last chance category, and you have coming soon. Let's hop into this last chance category. There shouldn't really be much in there that is leaving soon, because they just opened this today, but here's some last chance stuff. I don't know if it tells us when it's leaving. Let's find something we want to click on. Let's just say we click on Tropic Thunder. Well, first look, it doesn't seem like it tells us when it's leaving. It would be nice for it to tell us when it's leaving, but I don't see that option. If I do see it in the future, I will make sure to put it in the description down below or add it to a future video. Let's go to coming soon. So I do like, on the coming soon, it does tell you when these are going to be premiering. So I wish that it did have when the other ones were going to be leaving. Maybe that's something they will add in the future, seeing as how there really shouldn't be anything in that category at the moment. since the service just started, but they should know when things are going to be leaving if they're going to another service or whatever it might be. So they clearly know when things are leaving. Just hopefully they'll be adding some dates into them at some point in the future. I'm just taking a second look to make sure I didn't miss it, and I do not see any dates there. Alright. Then of course down below that you're going to have all your different genres, so you can break down into all your different genres there. And then of course you're going to have all these different things as well. So the one thing we want to do now is see if we can find our list that we created. So you just, I guess, click your name and your list is going to come up right here. So there's the thing that we added, and if we added more it would come up here. If you start watching something, of course it's going to go to your continue watching. You can of course go to your account info, your billing information, you can manage your devices, you can go in and do parental controls. You got notifications. I would assume it's just going to notify you of maybe something new or something like that. Let's hop in there and see if we can check it out real quick. So yeah, I guess it's just going to actually send you notifications probably to your email on file or whatever. And then of course you can switch profiles here if you did have some other profiles set up. We haven't watched anything just yet, but that's where it would show up if we did. And let's go to the search function and just kind of see how that works, and we should be done. So if I wanted to search for Lord of the Rings, there we have some Lord of the Rings. Let's say we give them an ad. And out of curiosity, if I want to search for something 4K, that does not work. What about ultra high definition? That does not work either. What about just HD? Alright, so you can't search that way. And I didn't see a category here for 4K content. So I don't know how they're going to be doing that. I don't know if they actually have any 4K content, as I haven't come across anything 4K yet, and I don't see any indicators anywhere. But I will keep an eye on that going forward. I do like when they show you what content is 4K. If, as an example, let's say we wanted to watch Joker and wanted to know if it was 4K, it tells me here it's rated R, it's 5.1 audio and HD. I don't know if there's anything that actually says 4K or what the deal is with that yet, but we will keep an eye on that going forward. Going more in depth, taking a deeper dive into HBO Max, as well as comparing them to some of the other services. So make sure you guys let me know what kind of comparisons you want to see. If you want me to break down what certain genres they have, what movies they have in certain genres, just tell me what you'd like to see me break down on HBO Max and what you want me to pair it up against, and I'll go ahead and make those videos for you guys. But I hope you enjoyed watching the first look of HBO Max. Please let me know down below if you found this video valuable, if it's going to help you decide if you want the HBO Max service or not. Please let me know your thoughts.
Alright guys, I appreciate you making it to the end of the video. You may notice I am wearing a different shirt. It is the same day, but I had to stop and work with the solar guys until they were done for the day, and I had to go take a shower and continue this after. So now we are doing this hours later. I am not as tired as I probably was in the first video of the day, but I'm actually kind of exhausted now from being outside. You guys also may notice there is now a Nest thermostat over there. I also had that installed. But just a little added bonus for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. It's just a first look. There's going to be a lot of other videos with HBO Max to come going forward. So please make sure to leave your comments in the comment section down below, so that way I know exactly what you guys want to see going forward. If you guys did enjoy this video as much as I enjoyed making it, please give it a big thumbs up. As always, if there's anything that I left out, you'll find it in the description down below. Make sure to share this video across any social media platform that you like. Alright guys, let me know down below. Is HBO Max a yay or a nay? What are you most excited to see coming to HBO Max? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Alright guys, make sure everyone is staying safe and healthy out there. I appreciate everyone for watching and subscribing. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure to ring that bell so you get notified any new videos to come out. Go ahead and follow the links on the screen to any of the previous videos. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. And until next time, guys, stay nerdy.